Okay, I'm gonna be dyeing my hair because I had dyed it red quite a while ago, last year. I got tired of doing that after about 9 months, and then I ended up dyeing pink streaks in it, so they had to bleach my hair for a couple of streaks. And then we dyed blue-black over part of it, and now it just looks light brown. There's a few pieces that are blue that you can still kind of see. Maybe not in this lighting. This lighting of my bathroom kind of sucks. It's not very flattering. This is how it's looking. And I thought it'd be fun because I actually found an old video from either 2018 or 2019. I think it's 2019, of me dyeing my hair purple. And I'm going to be dyeing my hair a mixture of blue and purple this time. And I'm using the same brand because I wanted to try a different brand, but I thought it would be more fun, more interesting if I used the same brand and used it, you know, 6 years later. See how the results turn out in both timelines. I'm going to section my hair as best as I can using these clips, and then I'm going to put some gloves on. I'm going to also try and put some kind of protectant on my face so that it doesn't stick to my face, stain my face too much, my skin. It usually always gets on my neck, my ears, and my arms. That's probably gonna happen, so I just brushed it out, and I feel like you can kind of see the pieces that were bleached kind of fade from like this bluish purple to this purple and then red. That actually looks pretty cool to me. It's just, I'm getting tired of the rest of it just looking kind of brown. My natural hair is a very neutral toned dark brown, and so having color fade out of my hair and make it red brown or light brown, it just feels weird because that wasn't the intention. So I'm excited to be putting color on again, although I will say I might kind of miss how these pieces look once I'm done. I'm not really sure how to section my hair. I really just need to put probably half of it up and then have some down. I mean, I really just have to try and saturate all the strands. It's just a semi-permanent. It's not like a permanent hair dye where I have to be really thorough with it because it's changing the hair texture. It's literally just gonna sit on top of my hair, and as I shower it'll probably fade out uneven anyway, so it's not like I'm not gonna be that mad if it's a little streaky. I don't think you'll really be able to tell because my hair is so dark. It's barely gonna take the color probably, so I'm gonna do my best to saturate it as good as I can. I'm pretty sure that 2019 me did not do any sectioning whatsoever. Maybe she put her hair up in like a ponytail for half of it and probably just did the entire bottom half. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just put my hair like halfway up. This time I am trying to do more sections, that way I can be a little bit more thorough and get as much coverage as possible. I wasn't even originally planning to film myself dyeing my hair until I found that old video of me dyeing my hair, because I used to want to be a YouTuber and I wanted to do creative expression content like fashion and hair and makeup. Now I'm doing YouTube, honoring past me's ambitions. So I'm all sectioned out. I know it looks crazy and terrible, but whatever. And I tried to oil up my face a bit, and now's the fun part. Now I get to actually mix the colors. So I'll show my past self, and I'm pretty sure she's using the purple Arctic Fox. Back then I think it was called Purple Rain, and I think I might have mixed it with a little bit of Ritual or Wrath. I'm sure I showed it. So I'm using that in that video from 2019. In this video today in 2025, I'm using PurpleAF. I don't know if my camera is focusing on that, but PurpleAF. And then I also got one of their new formulas. I'm not doing a red color mixed with it this time. If you hear all this loud noise, paper noise, it's because I used the paper packaging, like the paper protectors. What do you call that? Just like the packaging paper. I got a whole bunch of it in an order that I bought of cat food for my cats, and I just decided to put that all over my counters to protect my counters. So, you know, just reusing, recycling. The other color I got is Sorceress. It's really pretty. I don't know if you've seen or heard of it before. It kind of shows you what it looks like on the different hair color levels, and it's pretty dark, which I think is good. I kind of like having dark hair. I like having dark tinted hair, so that's kind of what I'm going for here. And I remember last time, and most times that I've used Arctic Fox, the purple usually works the best. There's some colors of Arctic Fox that I could never get to properly show up in my hair. I don't know if it's my hair type or what, but purple I feel like almost always showed up. So I'm not too worried that color won't show. I'm more just worried about how long it'll last. I don't know if I even talked about that in my 2019 video. I don't know. I don't think I have any videos showing how it looked after, you know, a certain amount of washes or weeks. So this one I will hopefully remember to show you maybe at least 1 week later. So I'll have to put off posting this video for a minute, but it'll be fun. So this new packaging, this is Sorceress. The packaging is different, very interesting. I bet that it's easier to squeeze out because it's really hard to get the last bits out of these type of bottles. So I feel like this is probably better packaging. Also, it looks kind of like it's aluminum, so it might be more earth friendly. The cap is still plastic, and it has something to, woo, that was scary, poke the hole in. So that's kind of cool. Although, how do you clean that now? I guess they expect you to just use the whole bottle and throw it out, but sometimes I have extra and I like to make a colored conditioner for myself to keep vamped. Wow, this is way more liquidy. The PurpleAF is very much more, actually I don't know if it is more liquidy. It could just be the way it comes out because I'm squeezing it. But this one came out much looser, more liquid-like than the other one. So I've put both colors into the bowl. Can you see the colors? Hopefully. And I'm going to mix them. I'm going to mix them up, make them look beautiful and delicious. But we're not going to eat it. We're just going to put it on my hair. And hopefully these 2 bottles is enough. I have a lot of hair, but it's very fine. So it should be fine. Bear with me. We're going to start on these. And there's no real plan other than just packing it on. So wish me luck here. I think I'm going to start on the ends. It doesn't really matter where you start with semi-permanent. I don't think anyway. But I'm going to start at the ends because that's where my hair is treated. That's where it's been bleached in the past. That's where the color is going to show up the most. And I've already got it on my arm. Beautiful. Here we are. Saturating. I'm just going to skip ahead to when I'm almost done and I'm on my last few sections. Okay, I am on to the very last section now, and I'm not going to lie, I am very tired. I started doing this at like 11 p.m. at night because I procrastinated it too long today. Luckily, it's Friday and I don't have to work tomorrow, but I have kind of a lot of goals and ambitions for the morning, so I didn't want to stay up too late. But here I am. It's probably close to midnight by now, and I'm getting a little bit defeated and possibly not fully saturating every single section. The top is where everyone can see and look, so that's the part that I shouldn't be slacking on, but that is the part that I'm slacking on. We'll see. I'll see if I can get it any more saturated than it is. Right now, obviously, I'm getting the top strands, but the bottom strands are the ones that are hard to get. Like the underneath of the section, this is completely dry right there, so I gotta try and find all of those spots and to get them colored. Let's see how Past Me's doing with her dyeing process. So I think I got it all pretty saturated. I can't really see the back, so I am a little bit worried about the back. In hindsight, I will see it and know whether or not I did a good job. I have plenty of hair dye left, by the way, so I probably didn't saturate it to the best of my ability. But I can at least have leftovers to re-dye it or to make a color conditioner for now, which is probably what I'll do. Thank goodness I have that packing paper right there that landed directly on the counter on the packing paper. I'm almost done with the hair dye in here. I'm trying to scoop up as much left and put it anywhere that maybe looks kind of dry. I was mainly concerned with making sure to get the mids and ends. I'm not really too concerned about the roots because I don't really think it's going to take to the roots, but I guess I could put some on my scalp here. I just don't really think it'll take because part of my scalp is slightly dyed from the last time I went and got the blue-black dye added to my hair, but the very probably like a 1/4 inch of the top is my natural hair color, so that doesn't really take to semi-permanent color very well. I almost feel like past me might have struggled less. Like, I don't know, I feel like she had less cares in the world as she did hers. Okay, so I put my hair kind of up and I might put a bag on it just to protect myself for now while it's processing. And I also, can you see, through the overexposure, got some color all over this arm and part of this arm. Alright, I'm gonna go relax and drink some water. I'm very thirsty. So time to clean up this mess and relax. Here are the results from my 2018 video. As you can see, it looks pretty purple. I was trying to say that the top was a little less purple, but the rest looked pretty good. You can really see the vibrancy of this color. This is the red and purple mixed together. And Buddy made an appearance in this video. Yeah. I miss my buddy. Here are the results from the 2025 video. This is outside in the sunlight towards the end of the day, kind of towards golden hour, so it's a little bit warmer, but you can definitely see the purple in my hair. It is pretty purple in these lighting. The second video is after a couple washes, so it's still purple. The streak itself is also still purple. Don't be so zoomed in on me. It's me being self-conscious about the camera being so close. Okay, I think that's good. I think the guy's off it.
One more.
What do you mean?
Twirl.
Twirl? This last video is in indoor lighting after about 3 or 4 washes. Mando is making an appearance. The only difference is here I have used a color depositing conditioner. So first I use my Hydrate Sheer Pureology shampoo, and I also use the matching conditioner at the end of my shower. This is the color Clenditioner for Brunettes Kera color purple that I used to refresh it this last time. You can kind of see the colors on the back. It is more of a dark but warm purple, but I really love the nozzle to apply it. I also use this bonding conditioner, Bondbar, occasionally, but not every shower. I hope this video gave you realistic expectations for putting purple Arctic Fox on dark hair, and I hope you enjoyed.